right now.
Let's
Right
go.
now. Okay, as is tradition, every Wednesday night we start off with a little bit of technical difficulty. We were trying to bring you our theme song because we love our theme song. We sing it to each other all the time, but alas, it didn't work. So let's just start with the casual. I'm Emma.
I'm Jam, and we are Treasure Hunt with us. And don't worry, at the end, when we sign off, I've gotten Emma to agree. She will sing our theme song as an outro. It's happening. It's happening.
She's a liar. I'm
She's a
not going
liar
to sing
sometimes.
anything. Don't get me wrong. Every
Maybe.
once in a while, I'll sing Antler Saloon, but I'm not singing anything. So I hope everybody's good tonight. We have a weird show to go over with you.
Which
But
started off weird. I got to say thanks to Travis Brown. Apparently, I put within 200 feet of the treasure when I meant 200 feet of the
oh, that
checkpoint.
was my cell phone.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. So thank
okay.
goodness. Thank
Oops.
goodness
Okay.
Travis Brown saved me from people getting on there going, what? People are near the treasure? That's right.
Oh, Daisy Stoker. That's my best friend. I miss her really bad. I haven't seen her in over a week.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Thank goodness because you've been out hanging out with me. And because of that, we're a little behind on emails.
Oh, we're
So,
real behind on emails. I actually just sent Kelly an email response. We're going to get to everybody's emails. I apologize. I've
yeah.
been on grandbaby duty. I did school shopping today. What the heck, people? It's two kids. I didn't want to talk about how much money I spent. If you have children and you're putting them through school clothes shopping, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Please
It's
forgive
it's
me.
miserable.
And America, this is miserable. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Insane.
It's very insane. So we are. Wait a minute. No,
Well,
nope. She's my best friend. So
you guys are so funny. Okay, so we're behind on email. We're going to catch up.
let's do it.
We
We will.
want to
Oh,
also.
so
Oh,
the winners of last week, we just have to go through the video, make sure who won what and stuff like that. I've already talked to Mike. What's it called? We will send him an email. We got plenty
yeah,
of time. The treasure call's not
yeah,
till January, and the coins are not out till September. You guys are all good. Everybody who won is all good. Sorry for the
yeah.
delay in the emails.
Right.
So
So, and that's the thing to note.
we're
Remember,
having
you
too
can't
much
get the
fun.
coin. We are having a good
So,
time. And when we get together, it's so rare that we actually get to be in the same spot. And I got to tell you, I work East Coast hours even when I'm in California. So that means I'm up
yeah,
at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then Jam comes every night to our mother's house. And then we hang out and play games or we laugh about our stupid childhood or like all the crazy stories that we have. And it's a
yeah.
fantastic time, but it's not conducive to regular life. Like that's how come I can only come once a quarter. That said, we've been having a good time together, just hanging out and being having family time. But and I during the day I have grandbabies everywhere, like they're all over the place. But what we're gonna say is this: is if you're a winner, you're always a winner, and we're gonna make sure we'll always live up to what we've promised people. So we will get it. I'll go through that video probably in the next day or so, and we'll start shooting out emails. Mike is aware that
Yep.
we've given away um coins, we've given away slots to treasure
Treasure
con,
con.
and then don't forget that Smokey came in and threw money at us, so we gave another ticket or to
That's right.
treasure con and another coin away. So
Yeah,
we'll
thank
make
you.
sure everybody has it. That was so like, listen, I can't say enough how generous and kind I believe that our community is. It always blows my mind, and I tell people about it outside here. um you need to get an Emma time.
I'm getting her on
Yeah.
my time. So after we record, we have time to hang out. We're gonna hang out right after this. So
Right after this, we're gonna go hang out. And our other brother J Mo is here and he's trying to get us to go to a movie. And I just don't know if I have a movie in me because it comes
no,
3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning
I'm
comes
gonna
pretty
kick your
early.
butt at Mexican Train.
You've
So
lost your mind. You think you're gonna kick my butt at Mexican train. Okay,
I already
so let's
have.
talk about something else that's super important.
Let's
Coming
do it.
up, the meet and greet. August 30th at Salt Face Mule in North Asheville. If you're coming, let one of us know. Froggy is going to be there. Jenny from Mysterious Writings is going to be there. Jam is going to be there. Casey's going to be there. A bunch of people are going to be there. You can't beat it, guys. It's an opportunity to meet one another.
Yeah, we're gonna talk treasure. We're gonna have fun. And guess what? You know about all these details if you are in our Discord. Thank you so much, Hulu, for posting that. Join our Discord. We're almost at 400 people. So we are at like 393. That's insane. What are you laughing about
Stop
now?
laughing. It's Tad accidentally bought one of the secret treasure coins. I've bought some crazy stuff on accident too. I'm always like, what
Oh
is this that I
no.
just
Yeah,
bought?
you got to make sure you buy the right one. Got to make sure
That's
you buy the
okay.
right one.
Tad,
Dad,
the secret has tons of treasures out there. You're not a one man treasure guy. Once this one's solved, you're on to your next friend. And Tad, I don't know if you saw, we put up our video for Antler Saloon. It was fantastic. But, the opportunity when we get together for the meet and greet, we're going to be up at Salt Based Mule. Great food, great beer, tremendous Diet Coke. If you're like me and you generally tend to stay away from too much alcohol because you're not good at it, but what an opportunity to get together and hang out. There's something about being part of this community, and treasure hunting is a team sport. And there is going to be some giveaways. I know for us, we're giving away two books, both signed by Justin and both signed by Cynthia. And we're going to give away two JCB books that are not signed because JCB's never done a book signing. Jenny from Mysterious Writings reached out to me today to let me know that she has some stuff that she's going to bring to give away to people. But more than anything, we are just all excited that all of us are going to come together and we're going to have this great event. There's nothing like being part of a meet and greet. And if you're in this chat room, you know how great the meet and greets are. They're just fantastic. You become part of something that's just bigger than yourself.
for sure, for sure. Just really quick.
Oh,
Thank you so
Matt.
much. Thank you. You don't have to do
Oh,
that. We
you're
really
so kind.
appreciate it. That's very
You're
generous
so
of you.
kind. It really is very generous. And I'm sure if you watch our show, we always throw everything 100% back to our show, whatever we can do.
That's
Um,
right. That's right. We're gonna probably have some froggy merch there. We are
we
gonna
will
make
have
it
some
all
froggy merch.
happen. We are gonna give away some fun stuff. We're gonna have some fun. What's it called? We're gonna have some drinks, and you don't have to drink.
Yep.
You can
And
have
some
soda.
snacks because the food
And
is
they
so
have
good.
amazing food there. Yes, Mysterious Writings. Here's their YouTube
Her
channel.
YouTube channel,
So
fantastic,
yes,
and she's good stuff. And here's the thing: I had just talked to Jenny today, and I would love for like Froggy and Jenny and all of us to get together and kind of talk through it. But yeah, for Jenny, she's got a lot going on, so we can't get her on the live. I'll reach out to Froggy this week and see if he can jump on the live next week. He might be able to just for a few minutes. It's such a great time. Froggy is our very first interview. Froggy is he's so fun and he does his own hunts. He brings such a unique perspective every single time. And like when you jump into our speakeasy, you listen, Froggy's always got something outrageously interesting to say. Ted, what the heck?
thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sir. You're
Tad.
so good to us.
Thank you. You guys
Okay.
don't need to do that. We really appreciate it. Like we said, we just put it back in. It's just more
Yeah.
giveaways for you guys. So we really appreciate
Right.
it. Thank you so much.
But
So
and you guys do such generous stuff.
yeah, thank you.
Wait, what? Has helped boost our Discord.
Wait,
So we saw
what?
that. Wait, what?
That's
Boosted our
the
Discord.
name.
So
Wait, what?
Gary Johnson, stop,
Oh
guys.
my
So you guys are
gosh.
so sweet. I mean, you're so kind. Okay, but
We
so
wish you could
wait, what?
too. Thank you so much.
Boosted.
You
I
guys don't
wish
have to do
Barry
that.
Johnson. You should come. Oh, look, there goes
Yes.
our mother walking by
Yes.
our live mother.
Well, when
Oh,
you're live,
I love
you're
how
live.
she's so sweet. She's like, oh, sorry. Our mom
Oh,
is the
sorry.
cutest thing in the whole world.
That's
Oh,
right.
sorry. She's making our dinner right now. It smells so yummy.
Wait, what?
Um,
For fourth month, boosted our channel. Thank you so much. Thank you,
yeah.
Barry.
So
Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Ted.
thank you
Tad.
guys. You guys are all so kind. And
Thank
if
you
you're not
all.
on our
Thank you.
Discord, please feel free to drop in. Um, I say that because there's so much cool stuff coming out of our Discord right now. And I feel like every day I kind of stop in for a few minutes here and there. And I always leave with my mind blown. And, people are like, oh, she's got blonde hair. It's not hard to blow her mind. No, my mind is blown legitimately.
Yes.
So let's talk about some things that happened in treasure hunting world this week. There's a couple posts out from our head guy. If you're a you're a Beyond the Map's Edge person, couple posts posted up. Let's start with the important one. Jim, let it rip. Justin
Boom.
posted this on Monday. He said, safety reminder, guys. Safety reminder. If it's too hot out, don't go out. So obviously, I get the impression maybe people are headed outside and not doing the right thing. He posts a whole video. You can find it on no, not Discord. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on X. You can find it on Insta. Jump in, jump in and watch it. But here's the highlights. Like I said, if it's hot out, don't go out. But there's 6 key rules that he notes here. And the first one is start early in the morning. I can tell you that when we were in Montana, it's really kind of cold in the morning. So I'm like bundled up, but by midday, I'm stripping things off. Not completely naked. That sounded so nude. But like we're stripping things down and you're just trying to be comfortable. I can't imagine what's like if you're in Arizona and you're going out midday. It's got to be miserable. So just be aware. Starting early in the day is always going to be the best way to do it. It's treasure hunting. There's no sharks out there. We're out there. Maybe there's bears. I don't know. Do bears eat early in the morning? I'm not sure. Two, bring more water than you think you need. Three, wear sun protection. Four, never search alone. Now, this kind of I'm trying right now to get everything put together to go out on the 20th back to Montana. And I probably won't be with Scott. I'll be by myself. But I reached out to Matt and was like, hey, Matt, can you be my check-in buddy? Because that's one of the things he taught us is you have to have Honolulu Blue. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so generous. We really have the best community. But I reached out to Matt Goldfinder and I was like, listen, I might need a check-in buddy. And he's like, I might just show up and hunt with you. And maybe that'll be the thing. But most importantly, if you are going to be out there and you are by yourself, make sure you got somebody you're checking in when you're leaving, you're checking in when you're back. Cynthia used to do that and when she used to go out, and she still does that to this day when she goes out. And so just it's a good strategy to always have if you're searching alone, but really don't search alone, search with a friend. It's even better. Number five, carry emergency communication. That means a cell phone or a satellite messenger or some kind of GPS beacon. And six is turn back at the first sign of trouble. Those are big deal, guys. Those are big deal real world. He also goes on to mention that there's two really important things to watch for. It's whether or not you're suffering from heat exhaustion or heat stroke. With heat exhaustion, it's like heavy sweating, weakness, nausea, headaches, and dizziness. You want to go somewhere, you want to get cool as soon as possible. But heat stroke comes back a little different. It's like high body temperatures, confusion, rapid pulse, and hot skin. If you think you may be suffering from heat stroke, you need to call 911 immediately. Pretty simple. But the most important message is if it's too hot out, do not be out. Okay. I feel like it makes sense to everybody, but let's talk about it. Are people getting crazy out there?
Well, even the bears, it's too hot for the
Even the
bears.
bears.
Like that. Before we do that, oh, I can't even highlight it. Hold on.
What are you doing? Okay. It's too hot for the bears.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt her while she was going off. Thank you so much. We really
I was
appreciate it. You
just
guys
going
do
off.
not have to do
Honolulu,
that.
that's very kind of you.
Thank you so
Bears
much.
only eat tourists at night while you're sleeping.
Yeah,
Thanks,
because it's too hot
Montana
for bears.
Josh.
Bears are like, I ain't going out. It's too dang hot. So I don't blame them. So it's just, hey, be safe, especially if you're in Arizona, the South, somewhere where it's humid. I mean, California, I mean, we can hike today and it'd be good. So, but
Stefano, where were you when you suffered from heat stroke? What state were you in? Is that okay? I'm not trying to ask your solve, but I'm just curious if you're willing to share what state you were in when you had heat stroke, because I'm curious. I mean, when I was in Montana a couple weeks ago, it was not so hot that I couldn't be outside midday, but I would have gone back if I had gotten too hot. Hi, Carol Ann. Best time part and hopes. Oh, I love these. Enjoyed the experience a little while. There's been a
yeah,
lot of hikers in Duff's right. In Arizona, people are just getting here's the thing, it's really easy to get excited. I mean, you've done all this research, right? You spent all this time, you're like digging through, you're ready, you've got your spot. And you get out there and you try to get there as fast as you can. First of all, I've yet to hike and it be quick. I've yet to get out of Hi mom. I've yet to get out of the car into my location in like a fraction, in half the time that I thought I was going to. You know,
yeah.
it's oh, and elevation sickness. We'll talk about that too, because Scott suffered from that. Okay, but I've yet to do it. So everything you think is going to be fast is never fast, and hiking to your location, it takes longer than you think it's going to every single time. Elevation sickness, if you're in the high elevations, you've got to understand the different signs. And I can't remember all of them, but I can tell you that for Scott, he gets this really weird pressure on the back of his neck when he's suffering from elevation sickness. I've had heart palpitations one time, not from hunting, but I've had heart palpitations one time from elevation sickness. So there's a lot of things. Just stay safe. There's no treasure that's worth losing your life. It's just none.
No, and guess what? The one we're going to get to later on, which is the most important one, the drop Friday. People have been talking about it ever since Friday. Should we just jump right into that?
I
Because
guess we should. We don't care
that's
about
going to be
safety anymore. Let's move on.
well, this kind of leads to the safety of it. So let's just
Right.
jump to this one really quick, and I'll talk about the safety of it afterwards, how it correlates. Go ahead.
Okay, so several searchers have solved at least the first two clues. Some people have been within 200 feet of the checkpoint. Who
Okay.
else saw this and was like, what?
What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Anyways, Discord. All right. Here's the thing. Someone's within 200 feet of the checkpoint. It doesn't even say searcher anymore, but let's just say nobody's found the checkpoint, which is about halfway. You don't need to rush this out. Don't go out in a dangerous conditions when people aren't even a little over halfway. They haven't even made it there yet. So you got time, guys. So don't stress. Don't be dangerous. Don't be risky out there. So
Yeah. Okay. Now I see how you tied that to safety. I was like,
tied it
what?
together.
So
So look at several searchers have solved the first two clues. Some people have even been within 200 feet of the checkpoint. This is the huge one, right? This is the
it's the
one that's
thing.
like, is it, why do you say several searchers and then you say some people? So are some, I mean, this is where all searchers are people, but not all people are searchers or something. I don't know. We need Justin to clarify that. Does he mean searchers
I mean,
within 200
this
feet
poor
or
man, what
people?
else is he going to clarify? I mean, I guess my thing
I
is
need
this.
clarification.
What, but why do you need clarification? If a rando, a regular rando, an everyday Joe or an everyday, Bob walks by our checkpoint, do any of us care?
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Really? Yeah, but so here's the thing. So he's only going to say some people have been within 200 feet of the checkpoint if it's searchers. Or somebody brought this up to
Mm,
me, and I've been
I
kind
don't
of thinking
know.
about it.
It
That
did
did
break
break
Discord.
Discord, Barry.
Yeah.
That
But
did.
let me just tell you, what's it called? It's very clever to say people have been within 200 feet. If it makes a huge difference. If a searcher is within 200 feet, that means they're searching, they're close to the checkpoint. If just some people, if he just has it off the side of a road 200 feet out and some people just happen to drive by it, then that's a huge difference in the two. So yeah, it does make a huge difference whether it's
So
some
remember when
people
I
or
was
some
talking
searchers.
about Discord and how I stop in and sometimes I get my mind blown? The other
Yeah.
day I was saying, why would anybody care if it's, if it's a people? It's you would only care if it's searchers. He would only tell us if it was a big deal, it was searchers. But you know what they said? Maybe it's because he's got cameras up and he's not sure if they're searchers or people.
That's a good point too.
And
That
I was
is a
like,
good point.
I
Mind
really,
blown.
I really wish I could remember who it was who said that because it was like 6:30 in the morning, and I was like maybe 4 sips in on coffee, and I'm really useless until I'm caffeinated. Um, but I thought about it for hours. It's a good point.
Yes.
And maybe that is the reason that he uses the words people is that he's not sure if they're searchers. But I think when I read that and I feel like Justin is very intentional. Words do matter with him. Um, but why would we care if it's regular people? And so what think that means is he's not sure if they were searchers or just people. And
Could
that's
be.
why he
That's the
said
thing.
people. But maybe,
Or did he just change his terminology, that he meant searchers were
yeah.
close then to that's my whole
Today's
point is
rando could be tomorrow's searcher. That's so true.
today's rando. That's right. So
I
that's a
just
good point.
realized I called somebody a rando in this conversation. I am the very worst. Last week I was saying words that Jam's still lecturing me about, and today I'm calling people randos. I won't say
Yeah,
the word, Jam. Don't
we're gonna
worry.
PG-13 today. I got my beep ready for her. So
Yeah. Thanks. You don't
it
have a
works.
beep. You don't have a beep. But it's important because Justin is really, really clear on his words. And it's funny because we talk
Just
about this all
careful
the
with the things.
time. We talk about it all the time. Um, but people try to give us their solves or tell us their solves. And hey, listen, I'm down for it. If you understand that we have a show, and a lot of times if you share something with me, it's likely we're going to talk about it on this show. If I
Yeah, we
tell you I
usually
won't
say
talk
don't.
about it, I will
Yeah.
never. I will. If I tell you I won't talk about something, I'll never talk about something. It's just who I am. I'm never gonna. I'm a woman of my word, and it's cool and it sucks sometimes because I know stuff that I'm like, oh
So
my god, I
don't
want to
send
tell the
us out.
world.
Don't send us
Yeah, so don't
yourself
tell us yourselves.
because yeah, if we can't
But
talk about
somebody
it, you know.
somebody was telling me about their solve, and they're mad at me right now because Justin says foot of three at 20 degree, not 20 degrees. It says degree, not degrees. And now someone doesn't want to be my friend anymore. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You got enough friends and stuff like that.
You could
Someone
never
asked
have enough
earlier,
friends.
is Justin in this chat? Maybe. He might be, but if he's not, he's definitely on our Discord. And if you're not part of our Discord, you're missing out. You got to join our
You
Discord.
sound
So,
you sound like you gotta join our Discord. Listen, just so
that's
you
right.
know, if
Justin
you come to
joined
our
and you
Discord.
didn't? Come on now. Come on now.
You think he meant somebody thinks he announced it to get more boots on the ground. Like more than what? I gotta tell you, I was just in Montana. I saw people every single day. There were so many searchers, like who's the, I mean, and I'm only in Montana. I'm sure there's people in Wyoming because I know people who are watching right now that are in Wyoming. I know people who are in New Mexico, and I know people who are in Arizona. Actually, I had somebody tell me they were in Washington the other day. And so it's like, if you're out boots on the ground, heck, all the power to you. All the power to you. I'm so proud of us for getting out there, boots on the ground, because it's hot, and
It is hot.
it's expensive. If you're not close to home, it's expensive. And somebody and I were talking on maybe it was Facebook, it might have been Discord. I don't know. They all kind of run together anymore. But they were saying they spent like $3,500, and all I could think is, I know. Um,
Mhm. Yeah.
Eric, stop. Shh. Eric, no. I'm trying to go back out. Of course, like everybody else, my confirmation bias tells me it's me that was within 200 feet, of course. But then it says, would there be cameras? Because it wouldn't be people, because he would know if it was me. Because unfortunately, Justin's had to see my face more than once.
Yeah.
So I think
A
he,
lot.
I don't think he'd
Mhm.
be like Emma, but that's a good point. So, at the 21st of June, when Justin did the Q&A, he said people were within 2 miles of the checkpoint. And now he's changed that to 200 feet. And
I
so Jam
mean,
and I had an argument. We
yeah, I
argued
mean,
about it.
200 feet is within 2 miles. He could have just decided, well, let me just tell him what it actually was. Um, it doesn't mean that people all of a sudden got closer. It could just mean that he just, changed the way he worded it. That's he words everything super careful. He's very careful about what he says. He thinks about it before he replies most of the time. And a lot of
Oh,
time
yeah.
he's prepared. I mean, this guy is really smart. He's really smart. So
Well,
the fact that he said several searchers and then some people to me makes me go, that's suspicious because he's so smart that he would do that where it would throw everybody off, where it could just be random people, randos, as you like to say, walking by people. So,
yeah. Yeah. And I
yeah.
mean, that's the point. Randos. Gotta love a good rando. But like again, he's very clear on his words. And if you're not like me and you don't watch the Q&A or the previous interviews, like in the last 2 weeks, I keep, I'm trying to, I think that the most important thing I took from Justin breaking the internet in the treasure world this last Friday is, if you've been on boots on the ground since the 21st of June, it could be you. If you sent him pictures or posted pictures online and tagged him, if you've sent him an email with a solve, there's no way to know how he knows somebody's within 200 feet. It's possible that it is a trail cam. It's possible that he's seen something. It's possible that he chose the word people because he's trying not to narrow the scope or let people know it's them. But if you were boots on the ground, or you have sent him information and you are within 200 feet, you should be working on refining your solve. And that's what I'm doing. And for me, that means digging in and going back to what I know. I've been knee deep. How do you like that cleanup? Knee deep in the Q&A. I've been knee deep in our interview with him. I've been knee deep in the Calazar interview and the Froggy interview, because there's information there, there's data. And American history, because he says a lot of stuff in there, and it's a different audio effect versus a video effect. And the only way to to really work through this is to work on your solve and really refine it. What's missing? Because for me, there's two things he said in there that I've thought about recently. They're huge. There are 10 clues in this poem, and there are 5 clues, 5 pretty good clues in Netflix. I only have what I believe to be 7 clues so far of
Right.
10 in the poem. I'm curious though, Jen, do you think so? He said that there's people who have what's it called, that know the first 2 clues. Do you feel like you have the first 2 clues on lockdown?
Really quick. No, he did not state what state.
He
So he
did
did
not
not
say the
mention
state.
what state. Yeah.
He
So, I
also
mean,
didn't
when you
say a
say,
chick wearing a pink shirt and having a crazy ponytail. It was really kind of rude, if you ask
I
me.
know, rude. He should have
Yeah.
just said you, Cynthia, and Scott when you guys were out there. So, I mean, that would have just made it easier.
There are people. There's
That
more
is
than two of
some
us.
people. So, okay. So, are you talking I think there's 2 clues in the first stanza, but they're not the first actionable clues. So, are you talking actionable clue or are you talking first clues?
So I think that clues are clues, right? He says clues and hints are the same thing. And I do think that it's important to distinguish. So I agree that for me, the first 2 clues are in the first stanza. For me, that first stanza is instruction. I know that other people have opinions. I want everybody to know that when we talk about these things, it's okay that your opinion and our opinion is different. I respect it. I love that people have their own opinions and that we all are searching on these crazy solves. That said, for me, that first stanza is all about instruction. before you have to go take your first action, which is hope surges clear and bright.
Yeah, I mean, here's my thinking on it is if the first stanza somehow brings you to a state or a what's it called, when he says several people have solved the first stanza, well, that could be because they're in the right state, right? Or is he saying again, several people have solved the first two clues. The only way he'd know that is by email or Discord, right?
You could be
So,
listening on it's so that's the thing. It's like Justin's eyes and ears everywhere, right? So we
right.
know that he's jumped in on Talazar's Discord speakeasy. We know that he's a member of our Discord. I know that he has viewed our Discord. Um, I think it's important to understand that if you think that there's a possibility that he could be speaking about you, refine your search and really break it down. Do you have 10 clues? If you don't, refine your search, refine your location. If you've been out boots on the ground, he says something else in the Q&A that really kind of hit me, even though I think it all the time. And he says, because Cynthia asks him, has anybody reached the checkpoint? And he says, to my uncertain knowledge, no. But then he says, I'll also say that as far as I know, surprisingly, I've not heard anyone mention the correct answer to the cipher yet. And I've watched this Q&A so many times. And I think I mentioned there's another arguably technical clue. I can't tell you the number of people who think the cipher and the technical clue are the same thing. And I'm telling you, like, if they're the same thing, then why is he saying nobody
They're
solved the
not.
cipher and and then he mentions the technical? To me, those are separate things. Now, I'm not saying
Yeah.
they have to be to you, but I'm saying if his words are saying these are separate things, guys, remember they're separate things. Pull it apart. Opportunity, knowledge is power. Go out there and find what we're looking for.
The technical clue and the cipher are two different things. They're not the same and stuff like that. The technical clue, here's the thing about the technical clue. So many people are worried about this. If he says it's not important, it's little. He's an IT person, he's a technical person, he's really smart. He put something in there that probably not a lot of people that can solve. That's not going to be important. He's not going to put a super important clue that everybody needs in there that only certain people could solve. But then again, he's a technical person. He's like, screw it. I got to put one little nod, one little, shot in there. That has nothing to do with the cipher. The cipher is all about the Bronze Tucker somehow. If we have to figure it out, maybe we can
Bronze
reverse
Tucker,
it, the
shut
Bronze Tucker
up.
into the
Kelly, I
solve
can't even
of the
go on
cipher.
Reddit. I try to go on Reddit and I read Reddit and so for me, here's what I think. And guys, again, you don't have to agree with me. I don't think that he wanted this to be as deep as some people have gone. If you're in a rabbit hole and you're enjoying your high quality rabbit holing, please enjoy. I'm not trying to say don't. But I think that if you're making it this difficult, he's told you it's not. And it's okay. Enjoy your rabbit holes. And at the end of the day, you'll be like, okay, but I have yet to jump onto Reddit where it doesn't feel like I'm being sucked into a rabbit hole. So I back away. And you can't convince people, Kelly. That's the thing. You cannot convince people to do things. All you can do is provide the information that you think and feel and let them enjoy their time. But you know, he talks about the checkpoint specifically in this. And Cynthia asks him in the Q&A, is the checkpoint halfway through the clues? And he says, I think so. Yes, I think so. So
It's
that
a
means it's
little,
in there.
maybe a little more than halfway, he says.
Yeah.
So,
And he does. He's always says argue me and this and that. It's not Carla. Carla, you better
Carla,
stop. I'm gonna have to hear about this all
good
day and
job.
night now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 2-0. So,
Oh yeah. So I'm just saying this. If it's halfway through, so I got to tell you. So I shared something with Cynthia, and I told her I was going to talk about it on this live. I think when you're looking, oh gosh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. So when you read the poem, uh, and you're trying to find the checkpoint, I think it's fair to say if it's going to be something called out, it would be something that's called out. So I think that where he says double arcs on granite bold is significant. It tells you it's bold. So for me, that's where I'm saying I think that that's going to be your checkpoint is the double arcs on granite bold. I could be wrong. I don't have a treasure. If you think it's something else, I'm okay with that. But I think the fact that he calls it out double arcs on granite bold, that's an indicator that that could be titanium trout. Are you kidding me right now, Eric?
well, it's because
Um,
it's filled to the gills. A lot of people think it's in some kind of fish and stuff like
yeah,
that. Of course, it could always be in a Ricky the Raccoon, so we don't know.
Kelly, are you
So
trying to replace Jam and Casey as my best friend by agreeing with me? I'm
no,
loving
no.
her tonight.
They said I agree. She meant me. She agrees with me. So
It's not
should
about
someone
soccer.
share if they find the checkpoint? That's a good question because he was also asked, "Do you think the checkpoint finder will be the ultimate finder?" And he
I
hemmed
love
and he
that.
hawed.
Should somebody share? Everybody share. The number of times I've heard people found the checkpoint, I probably think
That's a good
I'm
point.
probably at a good 600 people have shared a checkpoint with me. I found the checkpoint, Emma. And let
Yeah,
me tell you something. You will never hear me say that you haven't. You will never hear me say that you haven't because I can't be sure that you haven't. But I would say 600 people between emails, conversations. I would say at least 600 people have told us that they've found the checkpoint.
in Discord. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, good on them. Keep working it. We want people to find it. That I mean, we really do mean that. And we're treasure hunt with us. We actually are want you to treasure hunt with
Yeah.
us
We
and
do
find
want
the
you to treasure
treasure.
hunt
And
with
if you
us.
find the treasure, we will be so excited for you. So, I mean, I'm gonna find the treasure, but so
Michael asked a good question. If the checkpoint is something natural that remains in place, how can that give you absolute certainty that you're on the right path? Great question.
well,
Because theoretically, if you've solved 10 clues, that checkpoint would be the spot where you would be right before you go to the next piece, right?
yeah. I mean, here's the thing: is when we know what the checkpoint is and how it's supposed to be a checkpoint and why it is a checkpoint, then it's going to be like, oh yeah, of course, now it all makes sense. But right now we don't know. I mean, the checkpoint could be anything in the it could
I
be.
see what you're saying, Michael. I'm not trying to convince you that your checkpoint's not your checkpoint. I'm certainly never going to convince anybody of that. I would love, would be the best case scenario for me? Double omegas. I'm going to tell you something. You want me to be 100% certain? I need to walk up on a rock that has double omegas. There's no doubt in my mind in that moment that I'm in the right place if I walk up on double omegas. And I feel like everybody would agree with me.
Yeah, Huli, that's great. If you found the checkpoint and not the treasure, I don't believe you found the checkpoint. Sorry. So yeah, that's hilarious.
I feel like Hoolie's secretly like, sorry, not sorry, sorry. Because she's so sweet though. She's like in her, she's like, not sorry.
I have not
Oh,
heard this.
Barry.
Yeah,
Did
I
he
did
say
not
he
hear that.
left something at the checkpoint?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I haven't heard that
Uh,
one, but it doesn't mean it's not true. It just means that, or I just don't remember it. So
Cautionary tale of golden greed keeps my confirmation bias in check. Y'all will know my checkpoint solve as I'm counting my gold.
nice. Exactly. I'll tell you after I found it.
All
The
hints are
rules page says
clues.
all
All
hints
clues
are
are
clues.
hints.
Yeah. All hunt items are on publicly accessible land. This can mean all clues are physical clues on publicly accessible land. So,
With some ways. I mean, guys, all this stuff is fantastic. Like that's part of it. Like I feel like we should all just get together at a meetup and go treasure hunt. I mean, honestly, next year, I mean, we're coming up on the end of this hunt season. Hold on, maybe the checkpoint is Bronze Tucker, and you're like, yes, and then you dig under the Tucker.
wait, what?
April,
Thank you
April's
so
trying to
much.
be
I
Jim's best
agree.
friend. April, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying if it is, I'm in trouble. Um, the only parameters we can put on the checkpoint are ones Justin put himself, which ain't much. Listen,
Yeah.
Sturm, you ain't wrong. It ain't much. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's the
I
problem is
love it. Such a good
every
point.
time you think you hear something that is crystal clear and super easy for you,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden you look at it and you go, "Oh my gosh, you can actually take this 4 or 5 different
Yeah.
ways." So,
Right. But I mean,
yeah.
you make really good points. It's like it's going to be something definitive, right? Like I joke about double arcs being, the double omegas, but like, could you find something like that and turn away from it and not be like, I'm at the checkpoint. I'm not sure I'd leave. I'd be like calling Jim. I'd be like, hey, listen, I'm at double omegas right now. You're going to need to fly me in some extra food and like a bed because we both know I'm not going to actually camp out here, but I'm not leaving these double omegas till I find out where I'm going from here.
And the poem makes literally no sense with everything we know about it. So I don't think it's near the end of the poem. I think it's the halfway or a little over halfway. And really, if you think the first stanza maybe has a couple clues and the actionable clues, your first movement or whatever is in the second stanza and stuff. So by the time you're moving a little bit, that's when you're going to find the checkpoint apparently. So you know. But
So I guess so. Here's my question for you, Stefano. Where do you think the checkpoint is if you're comfortable in the poem? Because if he says it's halfway, is that halfway into the clues? Is that halfway from the actionable clue? There's so many options. The reality is, though, if you go and you read the poem, hold on, I'm trying to pull it up on my phone really quick, and it's not going as quickly um as I thought it was going to be. Hold
well, as
on.
you do that, heading out tomorrow from Alabama on a road trip to Montana to search for a couple of weeks. Good luck,
Oh
Matt.
my gosh, for weeks. I'm so jealous, maintenance Matt. I'm so
Yes,
jealous. I will tell you, I'm literally no joke. Um, I'm no
it is
joke
not a blaze.
considering stepping down from what my current role is so that next year I could be boots on the ground the entire summer living in a trailer. I'm not sure what that says about me. But I'm like, why do I? Because I have to go to the office 2 days a week for a 1 hour meeting per day. So literally, even on the weeks that we're out there, I can't leave till after Wednesday at 11:30. My guess technically 12:30. And I can't, and I have to be back by Monday because my meetings are Tuesday morning. And I was in full panic 2 weeks ago when I was coming back because air traffic control crap happening. I literally got home at 4 o'clock in the morning and was in my office by 8 o'clock. And I just am like, I have to find a way to balance both of these things because this might be my hobby, but it's important to me. So Pup Giants tonight. My fortune cookie said August will be a month of but oh Larry.
That's a guaranteed find right there.
Can I tell them, since you try to censor me, can I tell them what James says does at the end of fortune cookies?
No,
Come on, that's
no.
so innocent. Okay, I'm gonna tell you
Uh,
anyway. So our brother JMO ends every fortune cookie with in bed.
beep.
So just telling you, Larry, that could be good for you in more ways than one, friend. Beep. I like how Martina's like beep. Oh my
I
gosh,
know.
in bed. I love it.
Oh,
Wholy knew. Wholy knew.
oh my
Beep. Okay,
gosh.
that's not that
Cooley
bad. It's
beep. April beep.
These are our people. I'm sorry, they're our people. They're okay with it. I didn't say the V word, which I'm not allowed to say anymore. So cast your pole is just over halfway is a weight in
Me
the
too.
poem, an interaction point, and you would confirm you're going to the right direction. I mean, sure. How many debates have you had about the term cast your pole? I've had people tell me it's 100% a fishing thing. I've had people tell me it's a navigation thing, which is in alignment with what I think. So of course I listen to them because confirmation bias. I've had people tell me cast your pole
Really?
um is actually, oh gosh, what are you putting up now? Antlers will
Oh
buy
no,
you a
no.
pizza to soften the blow, an expensive trip. Giggle at Antlers.
Everybody, if you're in the Wisdom area, should go to
Oh yeah,
Antlers Saloon. Tremendous pizza, great people. They support treasure hunters. You're
they
in
really
the
do.
area, support local businesses.
Well, and
Always
it's
support
okay.
businesses.
I gotta tell you something. I am always support local, but I am extra support local plus treasure hunting. Like that's one of the main reasons I'm always gonna do. I'm always, always, always gonna to stop in when I'm anywhere near antlers. I'm always gonna stop in.
Yeah.
If you're in
Go to the
Bozeman,
bookstore, go to the Buffalo Lodge, go to all these places that are local, help these local businesses. You know, you got to eat, you got to stay places out there. I mean, don't go to I mean, I'm not trying to slam chains, but they're doing all right. You know, these local businesses, they can really
well, and
really
if
use
you're in
help.
Bozeman and you go down to Main Street over easy. If you're
Go buy
in
a book.
Asheville, stop in at Salt Face. If our treasure hunting community is doing what they can to support treasure hunters and they're out there treasure hunting too, we need to be supporting people who support treasure hunters. Like it's really how it is. And the reality is this, the better behaved
Yeah.
we are when we're in these places, the more likely people are to participate and encourage treasure hunters, and the more likely they are to participate and give back to our communities. I mean, every time we go do something, Salt Based Mule gives me t-shirts. Like they're so kind to us. They're
They
super
are.
supportive. The number of people who send me pictures from Salt Based Mule, it's every day, it grows every month, but it's just like it makes my heart warm. Walking into Main Street over easy and being called a treasure hunter. Oh, look, Treasure Hunters by Barry Johnson. That was fantastic. When I walked into Antler Saloon, um, unfortunately, Tad was not there, but I got pizza and they let me leave him a note. That's fantastic. I walked into the bookstore when I was in Dillon. Debbie comes out from behind. She has to hug me. You know, we're a community. We're part of something bigger than ourselves. There's a camaraderie, a sisterhood, and a brotherhood. I mean, Jam would be jealous if I said you guys were my brothers, but there's a brotherhood and a sisterhood. We know that that's how that works.
They could be your brothers and sisters. They're just not your favorite brother. So
I
that's
know
all I'm
it's
saying. I'm
JMO.
the favorite.
JMO is my favorite brother.
Oh, that's just because I've been beating you at so many games and you're
You
all
haven't beat
sad
me at a
now.
single game.
Oh,
You have,
get out of
for the
here.
record, Leah beat you. Leah beat you.
No, that didn't
Yeah.
count. Never counts. Treasure Con, January, coming up in January. If you haven't got your tickets, you're going to want to get your tickets
Right.
because it's selling out. It's
I am
in Las Vegas.
curious how many people are going to TreasureCon. If you're in here now, tell us if you're coming. Just kind of throw up a one if you're going to go to TreasureCon. Justin is my favorite brother.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, Justin, me and you got left out. She said JMO. Me and you, Justin. Yeah,
Shame-o.
she doesn't think you're the
There you
favorite
go.
brother.
There you go.
So,
I put it in for us. Well,
oh,
I should put
lots of
one for
people.
each of us. Lots of people. I'm really excited. I'm blown away. Like I
Nice.
mean, the VIP is already gone,
All
and that
dog
was
day.
50
Nice.
people. We will be there.
We'll be
We've
there.
booked our room. We bought our tickets. I want, you know me, I have to have the VIP. What if it's something I have to have? I mean, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean VIP sold
Max,
out.
let's hear that
There's
song.
no more VIP. Yeah, she's
There's
gonna
no more
sing the
VIP,
song.
but there are 200 tickets. Here's the thing to know. There's 200 tickets, and in order for them to consider, if the first 200 tickets sell out, in order for them to consider increasing it, they have to sell another 200 tickets because
Well, they
it's not
said
like they can just do
300 would break
100.
them even. 300 would break them even. So they would release it at
Yeah.
300, I think they said. So that's why you need to buy it as soon as possible. So get in there. Let's sell out this place, and then we can.
Oh,
Oh
pizza
my
pajamas
god.
have arrived a week ago. Tad, when I'm there, if I come out, I'm trying to come back out this month. Trying to make it happen because I'm here in California till Sunday. Then I got to go to the office next week, and then I'm in Orlando for business next week, and then I'm trying to get out there, and then we have the meet and greet. So I don't spend a lot of time at home, but I'm trying to get out there. So if I do, Tad, I'll come in. I'll get some pajamas, pajama jammy
No,
jams.
that's for Justin. So we have to give Justin's pizza pajamas. They arrived. Justin, if you're watching this, we'll also send you an email saying, "Hey, Antler Saloon got you some pizza
Wait,
pajamas."
you
Gotta
bought
go pick them up.
Justin pajamas? What? Oh, I thought you were going to
Yes.
sell pizza pajamas. I didn't realize you bought Justin
No,
pajamas. Forgive
no, he
me.
sells pizzas. I don't know if you're paying
Oh,
attention. It's
look
pizzas
at
he sells.
Medina. Oh, 17. Sorry, I wasn't listening at the moment. I was guessing a number for a prize.
Oh my gosh. No, we're not doing that. That was insane. It
Hey,
was so
man,
insane last
Biggie.
week. So
Does a good song have lyrics or no?
uh
I did.
yes.
I do have it. I'm
Do
trying to
the
think
three
about if
songs
the
have lyrics?
third song has
Do not.
lyrics.
They do not
I
have
think they're
lyrics.
all the only, to my knowledge, the only
Mhm.
song with lyrics is Arcade, isn't it? Wait, oh, Scott just screamed no from the other room. What's the other song with lyrics? Maybe he's not talking to me. I
Maybe
don't.
he's not.
I,
Maybe
I
he
think that for
lost
me, and
something.
I could be wrong. Listen, I've been wrong a few times today. I was wrong. I thought I didn't need sunscreen when we took those grandbabies to the pool. I'm a little bit red. I'm not really
Yeah.
wearing makeup though, except for eyebrows. But you know,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no lyrics and stuff. It's
I
just
think Arcade is the
Hiram
only one.
Posey. Yeah. What's called and look at we're trying to so there is a Victoria Peak video coming out on Hiram Posey's YouTube channel. They're having
Yeah,
trouble getting into the account. That's what the only reason
yeah.
it's not up yet.
The only
The
reason it's not
video's
up.
ready. The everything's ready, but they hadn't added a video in a while, and they're having trouble getting in. YouTube could just be there that way, So
It's a struggle.
once they get in, we are going to get that video up, and yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So make sure you
Medina, you
subscribe.
think it's funny
Hi,
that he's
Cecil.
in the other room listening? Do you know how sick Scott is of listening to Jam and I talk treasure?
And he loves it. He loves it. He
He
loves to.
does love it,
You know
but
what you're doing
he's so
wrong.
sick
You
of
know
it.
what you know what you messed up
He likes
on.
to tell us what we're wrong. He tells us all
Yeah.
the time we're wrong. Oh, we're so wrong.
Yeah.
Listen,
That is true.
being married to me is not easy. It turns out I'm a little crazy. It also turns out I'm a little opinionated. And then I have this opinionated family that I come with. And there's four of us from our mom. So Jam, JMO, Emma, and Leah and I. So that's all four of us. all of us are super opinionated. All of us are the exact same, just like that. Imagine what it's
I'm
like.
just
And
the
then
only one
we
that's
have
right.
another sister, older sister, Nika, and she's a little more calm than us, but all of us think
Yes.
we're always right. Every single one of
Yes.
us. It's what do they say? That's it's all
We'll find
alphas
out.
and no followers or whatever. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
want to be politically incorrect. I'm so good at it.
Pizza
So normally.
pants and raccoon mask. If you're dressing up as your favorite treasure hunter at the treasure con, that's a good
Oh
idea.
my
Get some
gosh.
get some pizza pajamas. Come as Kid Justin, the treasure hunter.
I've been debating
Or
which con because the at Treasure Con they're going to have a costume contest. I haven't decided if I'm going to come as Dora the Explorer or Cynthia. Those are my options right now.
well, I mean, I was gonna think about what to dress up, and then it said come as your favorite treasure hunter. So I have to dress as myself.
Oh
So
my gosh.
my favorite, I'm my favorite
Forget.
treasure
Oh
hunter.
gosh. Egos are big.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
Scott's videos are really good. He should come as me. I've actually someday I'll post a picture. One year for Jam's birthday party, he didn't
Yeah.
know that it was his party. Like he thought we were just having a party, and every person at the party came dressed as Jam. I even had a little fake goatee. My
It
daughter
was a
did too. It was really fun.
Halloween
It was a Halloween
party
party,
too.
and
So
everybody came
everybody
as
was supposed
Jam.
to be wearing costumes. And then when the first person came dressed as me, I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then the next, and then the next. And I'm like, oh Jesus.
They're
And
like, "Is it
everybody
me?"
came as me. Dressed as a bronze Tucker.
And
They all were talking.
what were you
So
that year? Were you like a trying to think of what you were.
I don't remember.
You were something inappropriate, I'm pretty sure. As much as he tries to act
Don't
like it's
make me
just me.
beep. Don't make me beep you out.
Medina, you better be there. You better be there,
Yes.
Medina.
You better
Okay,
be there. You're
so
not that
what
far.
else do we have that we have to go through to talk about? Well, I think that's all the things that I brought up. Oh, I know the other thing I'm going to tell you about the meet and greet. I'm going to bring some Hiram Posey CDs that I bought
That's
when I was
right.
there.
That's right. I don't think they're signed though, right?
They're
So
not signed. I was supposed
when
to get them
he's in
signed, but
Tennessee, we might run over to Tennessee
oh yeah,
and
just
get
a
him
little
some.
quick trip over to Tennessee.
What's it called?
It's
A
like six and
rainbow
a half
trout.
hours.
Yes.
Rainbow,
Yeah.
just oh, Max. I'm so excited you guys are going to be there, Max. Are you guys bringing the kids though? I don't know. Do you bring kids to Vegas? I don't know the rules. They bring their kids everywhere. I love that.
You can
Um,
bring kids to Vegas. It's just
you
it's
can.
really expensive
Just don't
because
leave them in the
they
car.
want to
I
be
guess that's
entertained at
frowned
all
upon.
time. So I'm
These are
like,
cute little kids. So like I like them. I would help entertain them. Um,
yes.
but I do wonder, like, if you're coming, who are you dressing up as? I'd love to know. Which you're having weeples made. Carol Ann, we have weeples.
We have
One of our
weeples,
searchers,
Caroline.
Baldy, he sent me weeples. I have some weeples. So if you need a weeple, you shoot me your address and I'll send you a weeple. We're gonna give some of those away. Um, but there's so much cool stuff going on in the treasure world. I will tell you this, I want to throw this out there. It concerns me that we haven't seen anything from John Collins Black. For those people who are TTI followers, we haven't seen anything from him from since mid-June. Now he does have small children, and it could be that he's just enjoying his time in the summer with his kids. But I know for us, the bulk of our solves are in places that will have snow. So we'll switch to TTI mid-October when we can no longer go boots on the ground. So I will switch over to TTI and start working my Pokemon solve and
Yep.
my Forest Fen solve.
Yeah, I mean, once the snow starts hitting the ground in Montana and Wyoming and a lot of the other areas we're looking in, it's going to wipe out the forest fen box that we're looking at. It's going to wipe out the past and future if it's in Tahoe. So you're going to have to start focusing on a box you can hit again, which would be the Pokemon box for us. So because we
Right.
think it's in the southeast. So,
Yeah.
obviously it's definitely in the
Yeah.
southeast because of the trip he took. So yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot going
Treasure
on.
hunter
So
Weeple. That would be a great idea.
I
So
know we debated. So
I don't
like
even
people
know
always
what
ask
makes
us,
them Weeples. They're just these little tiny things with the
they're
little
so
tag at
cool.
the ends. Yeah.
They're so cool. I actually really love them. I have them just sitting on my desk. I don't know why they make me so happy. Maybe because back in the day when I was young and I used to always win every sales contest when we would like were kids. You'd be like selling magazines. You'd have to sell magazines or you'd have to sell like gift wrap or candy bars. And they always gave away Weeple as like what you won, right? And so I always wanted the Weeple. So I love them.
Yeah. So I think we're giving away a TTI book at the meet and
We're gonna
greet,
give
aren't
away
we?
two TTI books at
Two
the meet and greet.
TTI?
Two TTI
What?
books. Yep,
That's
we're gonna give
crazy.
away two. Um, The drawing on just looks like a fen rock looking down at the stream. Oh, J-Mac, I never thought about that. That does sound possible. Like that's the thing. I got to tell you, when you're out boots on the ground, you see that image everywhere, and then you find yourself pulling it up and looking. I'm actually so excited to know what that image means. And so the ways I can use 42 now are mind blowing. I see 42s and 4/2s and 4.2 in everything anymore. I'm pretty much a lunatic.
Yeah, the Anzar, someone saw 42 in that. So I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff.
Your
So
solve all time days, your solve was shut down by a fire. That's
gotta be
crazy.
safe out there. That's the heat. So
So
super hot
what
out
did
there.
Justin say? Justin said something about if it was if he would like let people know or something like that, or he would said he would move it if he needed. He would tell people he had to move it or something like that. I can't remember. We'll have to look that up and we'll have to talk about that next week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's gonna move it unless it's possibly damaged, right? So,
Right.
and
He
same
made
thing
a
with
comment though.
John
We should
Collins
probably
Black. So
clarify that.
yeah, I
Because
mean,
what they don't want is people who are going in and do things they don't want people going in places where you're at risk. I
yeah.
mean, I feel like it probably doesn't hurt to talk about the rules. Like, and we talked about just hitting the rules really quick because the rules matter, boys and girls. So, what these treasure, the final prize you're looking for. Clues, all hints that help you find a treasure. Hunt items, both treasure and all clues. Where hunt items are not underwater. Literally a week ago, somebody asked me if I thought it could be in the river. I don't think it could be in the river because it's not going to be underwater. They're like, well, it wouldn't be underwater, it'd be on the river. Like on the river or in the river. Well, sometimes it could be underwater because then it cannot be where it is. If it can be underwater, it cannot be where it is. People are like, what about a floodplain? I don't think that that's the same thing. And if you need to mince words, then you can mince words, and I'm not gonna mince them with you. Be safe, people. Also, the next one is on private property. Somebody also told me recently that a man pulled a gun on him because he was on his property. Well, guess what? It's his property. You're not supposed to be on private property. Stay off private property, people. Don't dig on private property. Don't dig in national parks.
Yeah, there's two people, what, they're getting banned, what is it, for a year or life or whatever. They're
There's
not gonna
two
yeah.
people banned from something. I want to say it's a national park
Is
in
it Yellowstone? In
Wyoming. I
Wyoming,
think it's
yeah.
Yellowstone. I'm not. I
No.
can't be certain, so I don't want to give bad information. But it is somewhere in Wyoming. And then one person from the Tetons, 2 years. No, you can't go out there. Um, and purchasing local. No. Oh wow. Um, don't search in caves, or mines, or tunnels. So a lot of people have asked us about the tunnels because Scott posted his video from the top of Comet Mountain where where the cave is. That it's not in that cave, guys. That cave has been searched, not by us. That cave has been searched by other people. But if you're going to go up to that cave, just be aware. Always kind of casually look in caves because a lot of weird stuff lives in caves. Bats, snakes, bears. Maybe you've heard of them. They can be in there. Somebody else told me that they've seen foxes in caves. I don't know fox habitat or how they do things, but just be cautious when you're climbing into things. There's a BLM land that is under attack, and a ranch is very interested in a purchase local knowledge. Oh,
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. So,
yeah,
I hope we can somehow protect our lands. And, I'm hoping this hunt
right.
helps do that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Justin's all about protecting these beautiful lands that, I mean, when we go
Michael's
out
seen
there,
people living in caves. That's
see
terrifying.
people living in caves.
I'm
That's
old. I'm not
crazy.
that old.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't need to be, it's not going to be in places that need repelling. I almost said rappelling, repelling, associated with any man-made buildings. Now, I went through Coolidge, which is so fantastic and cool. And somebody's like, oh, did you search there? I did not search the buildings of Coolidge. That's tetanus waiting to happen. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah. Yeah.
it really is. Those buildings are like dilapidated and falling down, and it's beautiful. I would bet it'd be creepy at night, but do not search in places like that, near graves or grave markers. When I heard that somebody was going to
Respect the land.
Justin's brother's grave marker or place where his Justin's brother was found, it sickened me actually. I feel like they're like, oh, but it's so important to him. Yeah, it is important to him, but it's not important to him in the way that you think it's going to be. Leave his brother's area alone. Leave graves alone. Respect that, guys. That's a big deal. Be respectful. In dangerous places. Now, I find myself misbehaving on occasion myself. I may have climbed up the face of a rock because it had what I thought was a pea on it. And I got to tell you, I don't think he wants us to do those things. Do I do them? Probably. I might be a bit of a hypocrite, but let's be cautious, okay?
Yeah, I mean, you make some bad decisions when you're out there, but you got to be somewhat
Yeah.
smart and stuff. Like when we
He
went to
doesn't
go
mean me.
find,
He said people.
yeah, well, you're people too, so
Am I the
could
kind of
be.
people who walk by a checkpoint? Maybe.
Yeah,
Um,
you do. You don't
all hunt
stop
items.
though.
I don't stop.
No
That's really true. I wish I did because if I got
graves,
that close, I'd like to
graveyard.
be close. No graves
It's
or
actually
graveyards.
funny. It's
He
actually
actually says
funny.
graves or grave markers. I'm
Yeah, in
like, because I'm like reading it
2020.
from his website,
Yeah,
but
2020, he said if he was going to hide a treasure, he would basically make part of the land a graveyard because then they won't tax you on it. And therefore you can hide the treasure there and it could be there for 1,000 years if you wanted and stuff. And now I think that's why he has to go back and say no graves, no graveyards,
yeah,
and things like that. You know, he mentioned his mining claims would be a great place to hide it in 2020. And now he has to
right.
go back and say, it's not at my mining claims. Do not go to our mining claims, you know. So
Look at Medina beeping me smart. And Michael, I agree with you. Every step needs to be thought out and planned. Truly, I believe that.
I know. I
Um,
know it is.
okay, acknowledgement page. It has double omegas on it. Pretty bold to me. I don't even tell me things like that, J Mac. That's crazy. All hunt items are more than 1 mile away from anywhere Justin Posey, his family, or friends live, work, or own property, including property their businesses own. So if a mining claim is a business, guys, that's a business. I mean, we can argue it all day long. Something to think about. It's not, that's how you get out of property tax for life. Bury someone on your land. That's
It's only the small part you designate that you wouldn't have to pay. Your house wouldn't be included. So, but I like the way you think. So it's
It's
loopholes. That's right.
all hunt items are on publicly accessible land. Anyone can visit. It's safe to get to. Again, look at that little hint. Safety, guys. Safety first. And then you do not need climbing gear or ropes permission to enter private land because it isn't on private land. It says that in here. I'm not just being sarcastic. Swimming skills. You don't need swimming skills, ladders, or climbing skills. A high clearance vehicle. Please use common sense. Common sense is not common anymore.
I mean,
Boom.
what's common sense to you is not necessarily common sense to me. So,
Don't I know it?
yeah,
Don't I know it, boys and girls? You
yeah.
heard it there out of his own mouth. But what we're saying is this: be safe, be
Be safe.
conscious,
Be cautious.
refine your search. If you've been
Refine,
if you've been hunting, refine your
refine
search,
it
and then
again.
go. And then
Then
refine it one
go.
more time. And then
Then
one more time,
refine it.
refine it.
And you
Keep
refine it.
refining. And then you're refined.
Yes.
Okay.
You
You
don't
do
need a
need a
jackhammer.
jackhammer. You
No,
do.
you don't.
You actually need two jackhammers.
Hey, I think it's time for you to sing us out.
I'm not
So
going to sing a song. He
would
knows I'm
chat
not
like to
going to sing a
hear her sing our theme song as
I
we
don't I
sign
don't
off?
know the words. I don't know the words.
Oh,
But
you don't, it's literally treasure hunt with us. It's not that
why don't you
hard
sing it to me? Why don't you sing it to me and then I'll know the
because
words.
everybody wants to hear you sing it. They've been
Then
waiting and
refine again.
waiting and
Kelly.
waiting.
Kelly, you're being my spirit
Yes,
animal right now.
yes,
Then refine
sing,
again.
sing. Look
I'm
at
not going
this.
to do it. I don't know the words, but he should
Yes, you
play it because
do.
people love it. We are joking and thinking about making a video to go with the song. I'm not gonna belt it. Barry Johnson, are you misbehaving right now? Are you kidding me right now? I'm not gonna serenade you, Felicia. I wouldn't hurt your feelings like that.
She could
Um,
sing. She actually has a decent voice. So,
she doesn't. He's just my brother and he loves me and he has to say that. And usually the only time I ever sing is when I'm drunk, and I'm almost never drunk because I sing if I'm drunk, and that's a mistake. Maybe Treasure Con. Maybe at Treasure Con I'll get a couple drinks in me, and then who knows what's
then
gonna
we'll get you
happen.
to sing. It's actually funny. So
No, I'm a boo boo
Ashley,
blue.
Ashley from Treasure Warriors, they do a show. She does a Justin Posey show on Fridays, and they do a show on Tuesday about Forrest Fenn. They actually run, her and Ben run one of the biggest Forrest Fenn sites. So if you're looking for a Forrest Fenn Discord, there's one out there.
Right.
Go to our Discord. We haven't posted and stuff like that. You can get to it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I have no clue why I was mentioning that. Oh, she posted a picture of, I said we were hanging out together. And so that's why we haven't put a video. That's why we haven't responded to emails. We've been hanging out. She posted a video of Bart and Lisa Simpson singing together, which is funny because we were also rock banding and singing. I was like, you have no clue
We
how
did.
close that was. So we took our band on tour and
We went on tour. We
worldwide.
did play Rock Band for I mean, I
Yeah.
hadn't played Rock Band in so long.
So she
We love
sings.
her.
Don't believe the hype. She sings.
No,
So
no, I don't. Who you sang more than me that day. I played guitar for hours. For hours. You sang more than me that day.
throw up a poll. You want me to throw up a poll if she should sing or
No,
not?
I'm not
Yes.
going to sing. Jim,
Yes,
I'm
you
not going to
can.
sing. It's a
Yes, you will.
mistake.
If the poll
I
says
won't.
so.
I won't. Actually, I won't. I can't
Should
be pressured.
Emma sing our
I
theme
cook your food, Jim. I'm not
song?
opposed to poisoning you, and I don't even care that I'll get caught because it's on the live.
The poll
Don't do
is
it.
up, I think.
Don't do it,
It's
Jim.
up.
It's a
Oh, there's no
mistake.
yes votes. There's no yes votes.
No yes votes.
Oh, you know
Nope,
what? There's
nope,
some
no.
no votes. I
I
was
believe
surprised.
it.
I thought it was gonna all
Everybody's
be
probably like, no. No,
no.
don't tell him my best song. I don't have a best song. Guitar
Oh,
Hero's
you got a
amazing. I
lot of
love it.
people. Either a lot of people are like, "Nah, I don't wanna hear you," or what's
Thank
it
you.
called?
I
They're like the
appreciate that. People who don't want to hear me, people who don't want to hear me sing, those are smart people. Those are smart
yeah.
people.
If you guys woulda got up to
If only
90%,
Jam knew how to read a room. He
if you
just
woulda got it
doesn't
to
clearly.
90%, I think she woulda sang,
I
but
w
at
April, I
she's
would
not gonna sing
never
at
give in to peer pressure. I
76%.
don't get pressured for anything. I don't get pressured for anything, but Jam knows that. He just thought maybe I would do it. He's wrong, and he's the younger brother, and he's gonna pay for that. I
I'm
mean,
just
if
saying.
Jam's not here next week and it's just me, people are like, "Where's Jam?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"I killed him." Okay,
75%.
so
You're off the hook.
thank
I'm
you,
not gonna make you
Jody.
sing.
Thank you. Okay, so
Team Emma.
a lot of crazy stuff this time
Wow.
going on. Yeah, listen, Jody, I appreciate you.
You
I got
broke my
love in my
heart.
heart, but you made
You
me
broke my
smile
heart.
in my heart, so it's okay. Here's what I'll do. Do what I did. Oh, mining job,
Uh,
Montana Josh. I feel like you know me in person. Okay, I'll tell you
yes.
what. Come to TreasureCon. Maybe I'll have a few drinks and I'll sing Treasure Hunt
No,
with us.
at our meet
Yeah.
and greet in North Carolina, we're gonna get her. She'll drink Jaeger. We'll get
Mm.
her some
Oh,
drinks.
thank you,
We'll get her
Dove.
singing. So, all right.
Admitting a lot of Medina, I'm an open book, friend. There's nothing to admit. My truth is my truth. I'm okay with it. Okay, guys, we will see you next week. For
We
those
will
of
see you next
you
week.
who need information, you know how to find us. Comments at treasurehuntwithus.com. Expect Jam to email you back because he's been mean to me tonight, so he has to do it this week.
I will probably not this week because I'm gonna go hang out with Emma right now, and we're gonna have fun. So, thanks
Okay, we'll
very much.
talk soon, guys. Bye.
Bye.